Hi guys, this is IceMayne. Today we're going to be breaking down the latest Inside Infinite released by 343 Industries last night. The topic of conversation was all around the PC version of Infinite and what new features to expect, along with some new screenshots which everybody loves. But before we begin, if you enjoy the content, please hit them like and subscribe buttons and be sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date leading up to Halo Infinite's release. Yesterday's interview was with Jeff Guy and Mike Romero, the producer and development leads for Halo Infinite. Between them, they've got over 25 years game development experience, and both stated how keen they are to provide a first-class gaming experience, especially on PC. So here's what they had to say. Jeff stated his primary goal was he wanted to make a Halo game that feels like it was always made on PC, not just a port. A Halo built for PC players by PC players. Although the Master Chief Collection is crossplay, there are a lot of gamers out there, especially in this generation, who have never played Halo before, especially on the PC platform. So producing a Halo game with the capabilities of a PC, allowing them to utilize the rigs and the ultra graphics quality presets is an exciting prospect. Halo games have historically been made with the Xbox hardware in mind, but with the current generation of Xbox Series S and X being so powerful, along with it being crossplay and PC integrated, I think the limits that developers were previously under no longer exist. It will allow them to create a much more immersive and detailed experience, so PC gamers can fully utilize the hardware that they have spent so much money investing in. One thing they stressed is they want the PC to work harmoniously with console players, so you can interact and play with friends regardless of the platform. I love this generation of cross-platform integration. It's always something I've wanted to see, and it's finally becoming a reality with my favorite games. Some of the features they confirmed that PC players can look forward to are good ultra-wide and super ultra-wide support, triple keybinds, the ability to play using controller and non-Xbox controllers at that, advanced sensitivity and acceleration sliders for your mouse, along with field of view sliders. The field of view sliders will actually be a feature on Xbox, which is great news. Always something I've wanted but never had the capability of doing. Lots of ideas and more to follow as promised at launch. As with any game, I expect them to fine-tune all of this in the months to follow release, but it's great to see so many features with PC players in mind. Regardless of hardware, they've tried to build Infinite to tick everybody's boxes, with the ability to scale quality to maintain performance across many generations of hardware. This especially applies to Halo Infinite's support for multiple aspect ratios, which let you see more horizontally without seeing less vertically. Like most games now on PC, they do have the overlay which you can display on screen to show things like your frames per second, your ping, latency, etc. Overall, Halo Infinite for PC players will be a unique, customizable experience, and as someone who only this year purchased a PC for the first time, I cannot wait. Here's where it gets interesting. They actually touched base in terms of the online a lot more than I thought they would. So in terms of the online experience, whether it's Steam, Xbox for Game Pass PC, they can all play together. In terms of how those players link up, it can be through Xbox Live, Steam, Discord, in-game and out-of-game invites. They all connect. They allow players to host a local multiplayer server on PC, so other players on your LAN, both PC and Xbox, are able to join your local server and play as well. Like the Master Chief Collection, they both have ranked and unranked matchmaking playlists that allow the PC and Xbox players to mingle together. One thing they've distinguished though is ranked will be restricted in the competitive playlists based on input type, so it's not just console versus PC. They go on to say they believe the input is the biggest differentiator in gameplay ability, with things like aim assist on controller or the precision of sniping with a mouse. You can play with a controller on your PC to play ranked with your console friends, or even a mouse and keyboard on console to play with your PC friends. The idea is to make ranked as fair as possible. In their own words, adding PC into the online multiplayer mix opens Pandora's box. They did also touch base on an anti-cheat solution that doesn't block your legitimate apps from working in the background, but it ensures a safe environment for everyone involved. The guys are fully aware that producing an awesome PC game meant taking cheating seriously. With PC being notorious for cheaters and hackers, just look at Warzone in the recent months. The idea behind their anti-cheat will focus more on player behavior as opposed to collecting data. In truth, Halo's banhammer has been swift and effective over the years. The only real issue I ever had with it was on Halo 2, with the classic modders, standbyers, and bridges. Since then, I personally haven't encountered many cheaters on Halo 3, 4, 5, or even the Master Chief Collection with crossplay. The input-based restrictions for ranked matches will also help this going forward. One key thing they did mention is that cross progression is going to be a feature, so whether you're playing on your Xbox or your PC, it will carry over regardless. In terms of a ranking system itself, the true skill 2 ranking system from Halo 5 will be returning, so I imagine they will adopt Halo 5's and just update it for Halo Infinite. With all that has been stated so far in relation to the online experience, I'm really excited to get stuck in, especially in a competitive environment. Overall, very positive news in the latest update. PC players have a ton to look forward to. They even mentioned Halo Waypoint will be getting a complete mobile app, which is awesome. That's all today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit them like and subscribe buttons. I'll be sure to keep you informed of the latest Halo news. And as always, until next time, stay frosty.